Hello, everyone of visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. How are you? Today is a Momentum Monday again. Wow, super happy that we are meeting every week, Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time here inside of our Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Everyone, are you excited? I'm super happy to come back here to meet you every Monday. This is like our agreement or like our you see that? Is that like our appointment every Monday, right? Super happy that today is about our new episode. Can you imagine that it's already our 85 episode? Unstoppable accountability. Just like I'm here showing up now every Monday 2 p.m. Eastern time, even during my vacation, I remember in the hotel I showed up as well. So now it's already like over 1 year, 85 episode, and I know that this will just continue. I think this is exactly one great example of the unstoppable accountability, right? How about you? Are you excited? Where is your energy level about Monday? I know quite some people. Yesterday, I just talked with some friend, right? They were still working in a corporate. When we talked about the energy or how they are excited about the work, they said they've already after just 2 years, they've already not excited. They don't even like their work, and especially think about their Sunday evening or Monday. It's I could still remember myself like 13 years ago when I was still working in Fortune 100 company. I was like a performance director. I was working in quite kind of a strategic position, managing over 100, almost like 120 countries of performance, financial performance, reporting to a president and a VP. And I was supporting them for the strategic planning. But during that time, I would still feel like not very like meaningful or valuable in that kind of a corporate environment because I did not feel like a personal growth or that kind of a meaningful personal collection and also like that kind of a contribution. It just felt like you're a small part of a whole big machine, and the majority of the time you don't know. It's just things like it's not you don't know what is that just like a whole company where they are going and how much you can really contribute or make any decision to make any change, right? So majority of the time people, if you are still working in, I know here maybe majority of you are already entrepreneurs, congratulations. Some of you maybe you're still in that transition from corporate to your own business. Yesterday I was talking with a friend. I was definitely encouraging her. She had that ideas, like quite some different ideas, want to do the entrepreneurship. I was encouraging her to find her true purpose and passion to engage in this because what she wants is really like a freedom, since like the time freedom and also the income freedom, so she could do what she loves to do. She loves to, like, for example, dancing and music and cooking, all this like traveling, meeting friends, all these kind of things, right? But you need to have a great foundation to support you. So today it's all about accountability. Let me First, I want, by the way, how many of you, I want you to come. This is, by the way, this is interactive, okay? Even though I could not see your face, if you are watching this either live or replay, I want us to have some interaction. Even like if you are watching this replay, comment under video. I will always review the in the chat, in the comments. I would have the interaction with you as well, okay? Even after the video. So I would like to know how many of you like our Momentum Monday. If we are keeping doing this every Monday, meeting here and providing this new inspiration and what I just learned, the best practice I practice, the best thing I learned, the strategies and the best practice from those masters in the industry, including like Tony Robbins, Dean Gross. I say last night I was still like watching Ed Manette. He's one of my favorite mentors as well. He's a new show and interviewing with his kids, like two young adult kids, and their family's life, their learning, what's their challenges, what's their like life's breakthrough, like a epiphany time. All those things is so meaningful. So everything freshly I learned every day, I would share with you to bring this momentum to you and lift you up as a visionary entrepreneur and also life changer, so that you could impact more people, okay? And so also help you to empower you to attract more ideal clients of yourself. And we will talk about more about that later, okay? So now for the accountability, unstoppable accountability, I want to ask you the first, how do you would like to rate your accountability now from 1 to 10? 10 is fully you are with like a highest accountability. Okay, then the level you feel like you're unstoppable, you're fully committed, you have this energy, right? This passion every day, almost like you are like really driven by your purpose and your passion, and every day you can't wait to do what you love to do. And that kind of accountability also, if you set up goals, right? You always on your goals. And by the way, I put my goals every day on my Evernote on my cell phone, so I keep it updated every day. So the day before, the night before the day. So and then the next day I've already had my goals. Okay. And for example, the morning when I'm doing my abundance meditation, I will review yesterday night my goals, my priorities. And sometimes if I was stuck in, I could not get the right inspiration the day before. And the next morning when I was doing my abundance meditation and all the stretching and also my incantation, and many times the aha moments or new inspiration, the fresh ideas get into my mind, and in my visualization, I've already get those things down in my mind, even specific sentences and words already down in my mind. And then I jump, just example for today, this morning, the Momentum Monday. By the way, last night or maybe the previous, I already was planning for some new different topics, but I did not decide yet. Many times I've already made the great preparation at least one night before. Okay, for example, if I'm doing this Monday and Monday momentum, right? So I'm ready on Sunday. I've already created my like title content and like this bullet content and also the photo, right? This image for this for sharing the post. But sometimes, occasionally, I had quite some different ideas, but I was not sure which is the best topic, especially now I've already get into my 85, right? And this is ongoing. So I'm just want to share this behind the scene process, the behind the scene accountability thing, how I did it to give you some inspiration, hopefully. And so this morning, I was still thinking which topic is the best one. I had quite a few, like 3 or 4 topics. I was still thinking. So after my meditation and, my abundance meditation and also incantation, and some new ideas and then I choose, this is, I get into that visualization, okay. It's almost like that post is in my visual mind. I was thinking, what kind of title should I choose? And what is the best topic? And what kind of bullet points, teaching points I can share? And then it's what kind of pictures, even what I should post, right? So everything is like in such kind of details getting in my mind. Almost like a last minute, right? I know it's quite close to now, it's my live video time, but I get ready, let me see, almost by the noon time, okay, it's quite close. And then I get into this creative mode. When my kids was talking with me, I said, okay kids, mom is now in this laser focus mode. So it's just like unstoppable. Okay, don't interrupt me. Don't distract me. Whatever, like a lunch. Okay, grab something from the refrigerator, right? Salad, chicken, or something's already ready. Okay, you guys will handle yourself. So I'm now in my full creative and also laser focused mode. So no distraction. So I got to quickly put the things that were already imagined and visualized in my mind, right? Already write down quickly, and then create that photo. And that's what you see now. And now I'm here. You see that kind of accountability, because, by the way, very occasionally, like through maybe a whole year, maybe like 1 or 2 times, I felt a little bit tired, maybe and time is too tight because I have 2 kids to take care of, and now they are in a vacation, right? They are in their summer breaks and vacation, but I'm still like from Monday to Friday, I still need to work. And also not just like I have to, but it's also like my passion. If one day I do not like share anything, I do not connect with my community, like my big family, like you guys are here, I will feel I miss something. This is just like my food, okay? This is my air, my food. Every day I just want to contribute, and this is what the status when you are aligned with your core. When you are truly on your purpose and passion, every day you would just like, if I do not share anything, it's like you are missing some important thing. Just like your nutrition, right? If you do not drink your water, if you not take some good like vegetables and foods, you will feel, or like even meat, right, protein, you will feel that day you are missing some important thing. Okay, your life need to thrive based on those things. It's just like similar to me now. What I'm sharing to you is what my life thrive. Like I'm contributing and my life fulfill on this. So I thank God for this blessing and for this opportunity for me to contribute. Just like my 2 cents, right? Hopefully it's inspiring to you. And now, then that's a little bit background of how I create my Momentum Monday. So this is just one simple example, but majority of the time I get prepared in ahead of time. But also you need to understand as entrepreneurs, business owners, quite many times it's also like we could become, of course you have your targets, right? And also sometimes you need to be spontaneous. So you want to let your imagination and visualization to go almost like to fly, right? Like to have the wings to fly. So you need to give it some space, freedom, and to be prepared to be spontaneous. Okay, so that's the first one to read. Okay, please read under put under my video the comment how you read your current accountability. I would read myself it's really like a 10, but here is the tip, right? Here's the hint, is that you need that structure. Like I mentioned, sometimes occasionally, very occasionally, the whole year, 1 or 2 times, you do not want to do it. But this structure hold you accountable. Something you will already build up, like things I've already announced it out, right? Or this structure, Momentum Monday, every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, I need to show up here. Majority time, it's really my passion and purpose driven. But occasional time, if you are not fully that day feeling so well or whatever, you want to just take it easy, you just want to, maybe yesterday you had a great day, you had some play and fun time, and today you just want to relax. It's just like that kind of sometimes that's also a momentum, okay? That when people get lazy, because that's our nature, part of our nature, when you get lazy, we're going to very relaxed. You want to just keep in that comfort zone and keep being relaxed, right? But that's when you need have that structure, accountability structure to hold you accountable. So that's why, and today we will talk about the environment and also the structure and to really hold you accountable. So I hope now you've already honestly read your current accountability, okay? Doesn't matter, don't worry if you even under 5, it's totally fine. Some people I know that when they are in a corporate, sometimes they do not feel that kind of a passion or energy there. The accountability could be very low, and also for entrepreneurs as well. I coach so many, and I know that even though they are passionate about something, but if their muscles, their accountability muscles have not been exercised, have not been strengthened, they are weak, right? Just like your muscles are still weak, you cannot hold yourself accountable so much. And sometimes even though you put, are you familiar with that situation? Even though you put like a goals there, and you still feel like you could not like after the week, right? 1 week, or sometimes you feel like you are much behind. And we all had that experience. It's just through years of practice. Now I've been in my abundance coaching 13 years, more than 13 years. So I know that my muscle, even though it's not as strong as like my mentor Tony Robbins and Dean Grossassi, but I know that it's much, much more stronger than the beginning. The beginning I was purely by my passion, driven by my passion. But after a while, you have so many ups and downs, right? And you get so many like maybe frustration and rejection situations, and quite sometimes people will get their energy very down, and some majority of the time they lose their faith in themselves and lose their passion, and also they give up, right? That's the majority entrepreneurs is because that. And I had quite some like a witness to see people they gave up even no matter how beginning they are so passionate. This is just similar to whatever things we are doing, right? Not just the entrepreneurship, everything, including your love, your marriage, including your like parenting, including your other things you're doing in your life. If you initially just have that passion, but you do not strengthen your mindset and your muscles of accountability, in that time, sometimes people, if they meet a lot of frustrations, like they give up. Just similarly to in the marriage, how many of you, if you fight and you quarrel with your spouse and you lose the faith in each other, and you just think collectively about each other, and then finally somebody will give up, right? So I hope you will not get into that situation. I know that I personally experience all those kind of things in different areas. But the best thing so far I do is I never give up, including my love, including my parenting, including my entrepreneurship. Now this one is in my 13 years already. I know that I will do it, the abundance coaching, for the rest of my life, because this is my call, okay? People, you need to have your faith. Whatever you do, find the why, find the reason behind why you are doing it. And when you hold that faith, it's just like a covenant. If you have that faith of a covenant, you will not lose, okay? You will not give up. And you will always find a way, okay? Wherever you are, just even though you fall down, you will still stand up. Always find a way, try different ways until you meet your destination. We would say destination, okay? So now the second question I would ask you, what kind of a support, accountability support do you have? We talked about, for example, this is our Abundant Entrepreneurs group. I hope if you are watching our live video or replay here, you feel that kind of support, this energy, this structure, this community to supporting you, right? We have great, great entrepreneurs here, many coaches, authors, speakers, and consultants, creative experts, and many thought leaders, and also experts here, right? So we are all trying to, passionately trying to contribute our best, our gifts to contribute to this world. If you feel that kind of energy, that kind of a mindset, that kind of a, positive vibes here, that you feel like you are supported and lifted up, and also this is the environment to hold you accountable. Like I'm holding myself accountable at the same time. I have my mentors, I have my my role models, right, to hold me accountable. Whenever I feel like I'm not so up, I will watch my mentors. I have quite some, okay, like Dean Grossassi, Tony Robbins, Ed Manage, Russell Brunson, all those ones are unstoppable. So of course I will become unstoppable as well, right? Because you are surrounded by those people, even though they are not physically with me. They are far different states and different levels as well. But I'm inviting them into my structure, into my environment. So I'm they are my best, for example, 5 people I surround myself with. Like every day, even virtually, I surround myself with their mindsets, with their videos, with their presence, with their, that kind of energy. And most importantly, it's my God, my faith. That's holding me accountable. This is my faith. This is my purpose. This is my call. Even though I want to just, nobody can, in the whole world could not inspire me, but I'm a God. He is inside of me. He's everywhere. He's keep calling me. That kind of call you could not ignore at all, right? So I hope all of you, if you're listening to, watching this live video, I hope you can get that kind of status, and you can get that, really look inside of yourself, and also close your eyes and pay your full attention to listen to that call. Even though that voice maybe sometimes is very, very weak, it's very small, because you have not fully tuned, turn on your radio, right? You have not turned, put into the same sequence yet, so it's not very clear to you yet. But keep adjusting and tune on and adjust until you hear it more clear and clear about the call of your purpose, of your truly call, of your life's meaning, of what you are created for. And when you find that, you will truly become unstoppable. So this is the essence part. This is the truth part. This is what truly get you unstoppable. And then it's our strategies, okay? Then it's your environment, it's your structure, everything. It's like hold you accountable. But first, find your true purpose and faith. And that's the most powerful thing to hold you accountable. And that's your most powerful resource and also energy that will make you unstoppable. So now get to also from that essence part, true deep inside faith part, to the next level is your principles and strategies. How could you get unstoppable accountable, okay? And here now I want you to comment. Remember, this is interactive, okay? The more you engage and interact, the better results, and really the energy also you will get, and the best inspirations and aha moments you may get. So write down and also put in a comment on my video. Let us know so far what kind of accountability system you have already built up. Is that strong enough for you? Is that enough for you? Is not strong enough to support you to fulfill the big vision and a big dream and a big purpose you are here to fulfill? So see what you have, what you are having. Is that matching your vision? And by the way, here on the back is my vision board. Okay, 2022. Every year I update that, and I have a big, huge vision, so that I need a big supporting structure and environment, and also that faith to support me to really reach that big vision. So now get to our environment. Honestly share, okay, first to say what if honestly give yourself that feedback to say if that's enough for you. And by the way, I believe that if you are here, if you are watching this live video, that means your accountability is not enough yet. And the system or the structure or the environment you have is not strong enough to support your accountability yet. So, but I'm glad you are here, okay? So I hope today you will definitely get great breakthroughs through today's session. So now our next question is, how could you gain that unstoppable accountability and also to have this consistent results? This is what we all want, right? So many of us, we start something, big vision, big idea, and we are excited about it, and then when we get into implementation, that's the most challenging part, the implementation. And really from the idea, imagination and vision to the reality, that's the biggest gap we all have. It's just at a different extent, right? So that's why you are here. So now I want to give you some examples. First, some examples. Now I've already shared with you the Momentum Monday, right? I created this Momentum Monday over 1 year ago, and since then I never stopped, because this one is really a great platform for me to share my best practice and inspiration, and also my call, right? This is all my resources I learned to empower you, a visionary entrepreneur, life changers, to become a bigger impact in this world, to really give, like, deliver your values to contribute to this world. And so every Monday I hold myself accountable, and also because I shared this, it's already like I shared in my community, I shared in my the structure I've already put up in my calendar as well. Okay, make sure that in your calendar, everything, especially you want to continue to do it, that's the best. Okay, like I recently, I'm teaching the summer, I'm teaching a teen CEO, it's a teen CEO club summer camp. All those teenagers, they have, some of them is running their project, set up a big vision, but they have challenge to get to their specific project that hands-on to do it. Okay, so I'm holding them accountable and inspire them, empower them to really, it's just like a bridge. We said that put your eyes, right? Put your eyes on the star, and but your feet on the ground. That's what we help them to do, empower them to get to the big vision, and then we put them also down, like your feet should be on the ground, and then you need to do some hands-on job, turn a big vision into some like a very tangible and feasible project that you can put your hands on and to start create and to start to make things happen, right? Similarly to my coach clients, I coach my clients every week. Like we have, like, for example, private sessions. I hold them accountable. For example, every week, how many meaningful connections you make, and how many like a great appointments, meeting appointments, either lunch appointments or like a meeting information kind of a meeting appointments you make. And then on personal development, how you are growing yourself, right? Including your self-care, how much, like, every day, the exercises, like 30 minutes exercise, are you doing that every day, right? And we're also checking, like, every week about their, like, reading books, what you are on, what new inspirations you are getting. All those things as accountability. So coaching, of course, like, I know quite many coaches maybe just stay on this level, but this is not enough, right? To empower people to have that accountability, you first need to collect them with their face part, with their true purpose, with their true passion. And then that's their why, right? You need to align them with their true why. And then they get that their inner power to do the things they want to do. And then as a coach, you hold them accountable. It's just like the added value to them, to hold them accountable, to support them, to be their cheerleader, to be their thought partner, to like lift them up. Also sometimes it's like their peers, like just like their buddies, to work together with them. Even through that kind of you keep learning, you share with them, and that inspire them to keep learning as well, okay, to grow themselves. So it's just like sometimes you will be like a role model for your clients, and sometimes you will be their peers to support them, cheerleaders, whatever. All these different kind of a position. Sometimes you're like their family. It's just like you love them, you care about them. It's just not just because they are your clients and paying you, but it's really like they become like your blessed connections, that you are here honored to serve them, and also feel like blessed like each other. I always tell my clients that we are both blessed to, like, I can serve you and you could be served by me, and we are both we're both blessed. Okay, this is an honor and a blessing from God. So I always love that. So all this kind of thing is like you as a coach to hold people, your clients, your friends, your family members, like a coach, right? You are just like this kind of a bridge, and also this kind of empowering source to people around you, no matter if they paid you or they did not pay you. Like for example, now we're doing this for free for so many times, and I share so many free resources in other areas as well. So it's just like you are here to support people. You are here to provide your values through all different ways, right? Through your professional ways, and also from your just your heart, your soul called to serve people. So that's the environment you want to really to build up. Okay, either you are like you are not a coach or coach, right? You want to build up this environment around yourself to support you. Okay, if you're not a coach, you want to hire a coach to support you. Have a mentor also, right? Mentors surrounding you in your working environment, also in your life environment. You want a mentor support you, and also you can hire the coaches. I would strongly recommend you to hire professional coaches to really empower you, who can really align you with your true purpose and passion, also empower you and hold you accountable, and to help you to get tangible, really results and consistent results. And some other examples, okay, here so, about the accountability. For example, I have, by the way, in addition to coaching business, I also have another. Recent years, I added one like side hustle, I would say. It's a financial service business, and it's a networking marketing. Initially, I thought I would never get into this kind of area of business, right? But then after you meet the right people and the right environment, you feel like, oh, they really have this similar to the coaching industry, the positive mindset. Those people are excellent, intelligent, and really have a heart to serve other people, and have this kind of a mindset to keep growing and support each other. So okay, I say, wow, it's the right environment. I want to keep learning. Of course, my family, myself, we need to learn more financial knowledge, and also their environment is great, right? So I associated with them and started to become a business partners. And since then, I feel like more and more like this platform as well. So because this, for example, in my coaching business, I'm helping the top 5% of people. Top 5% of people who are like called to serve more other people as independent entrepreneurs, and also as like leaders, right? But through the financial business, I could help almost everybody, every families. That's make me feel like happy, because I want to contribute more. I want to help more people. And so this level, I could just and I feel like so many families are really lack of this kind of financial knowledge, how to protect their family, how to plan for their future, have a financial freedom, how to have more protected and secure ways to grow their wealth and grow their assets, right? All these kind of foundations, especially for our visionary entrepreneurs, I feel like it's more important. Remember those big visions, right? We have big visions, big dreams, but all these need a financial foundation to support us to fulfill more. And also like my mentors, like Tony Robbins, they are giving free meals and supporting all those charities. The more you want to contribute, the more money you need. That can enable you to do bigger things. So that's why all these kind of thoughts for me to engage in the financial business as well, because I want to enable myself and also enable other people to really fulfill their visions, do more things that with the finance, with the money they can do. Okay, so especially I want to help those people. They have a great heart for this society. When they make more money, they want to contribute. That's the best customers I want to help. Okay, so in that environment, by the way, for this accountability, like recently we've been doing, like we call ED circle, and we also have this kind of a challenges. By the way, I would always recommend challenges is the best way. Okay, challenges, like I use the challenge way in my coaching, in like a team CEO as well, in my private clients as well, to use the challenge to hold them accountable and to really get people that motivation. And in that kind of structure, they can, in a short time, can really make like almost like a peak performance, right? That's like our team CEO is just within August, there's 4 weeks, we have 8 sessions, and almost like half week the kids need to make some big progress and big breakthrough. And now they've just launched, recently just launched in this stage, right? Close to the end of the summer camp, they just launched their projects. They clarify, by the way, clarify their vision, clarify their strengths, their gifts, their what they are interested in, and they, from there, created projects, what they want to do in long term. And then we turn that into their tangible projects, and they are launching it. and quite soon they are graduating, and I'm challenging them to make money from that just within 1 or 2 weeks. Can you see how intense is that? But in infrastructure, it's just in this kind of structure, I'm holding them accountable. I'm giving them that kind of support and empowerment, inspiration, share resources with them, and involve their parents inside of it as well. And the last session, we will do the interview, we will do the ceremony, like a ceremony, a graduation ceremony, and we'll have awards, everything like that, to empower them to really get to their own peak performance, even though they're just teenagers, right? They're now very super creative and very like in an intense, the high performance state. So I'm so proud of them for in a short time, their breakthroughs and also the transformations. I'm so proud of them. At the same time, I'm here, talking about that financial business, right? In that kind of environment, we also have the challenge. The challenge is like holding, we have like a captain. We divided into, our mentors are very smart. They design this structure. They put us into different teams. And each team has like a captain, and the captain is like a mentor, and also the facilitator is holding accountable. They put into like almost like you also have challenge, right? A competition between teams, and within the same team you have different team members. You have that competition as well, but it's a very healthy, positive competition. It's not just like it's very like a fierce, like I would just want to put you down kind of, not that kind of a competition. It's really like each other lift each other up kind of empowering competition, very healthy environment and very positive. And I initially, like previously when I was very busy, I did not engage that so much. And now more and more, I feel like I enjoy it. It's just like I'm taking some game. I feel like I was in some kind of a comfort zone for too long time. I need that kind of a structure to put me onto like almost like a hot spot, right? Like they hold you accountable, how many new meaningful connections you build up, like new connections, and like how many appointments you make every day. Okay, this kind of challenge is very intense every day through the whole month. And then through the appointments, how many results you get. Okay, like really you get like business results. Wow, that kind of like a measurement, and also like every day everybody share in a group and just update. You have everybody's results update, and you're in a team. You can see each other's difference, and also it's just like in that comparison and support, and also like almost like stimulate each other to do more. But it's fun, okay? It's fun. Just like Edman said, it's like a winning is more fun than fun is fun, and that's his a great moment. He transformed his kids from just like a little teenager who's just playing for fun, and eventually become more into that competition and wants to get the best out of himself, and from like a lousy player, golf player, to become like a champion, right? We sometimes, as a human beings, we have such a big potential. If we do not have challenges, if we do not have competitions, if we always stay in that comfort zone, you will not get to that great state of yourself. So sometimes we need this, okay? We need this kind of structure and competition, and also challenge to get us into our next level. So now, how about you? And now, this is an invitation. I want you to know, all of you would wondering, so how now I could get a thanks for those great examples, right? Spring is sharing with you, but no, then now how could you get into that unstoppable accountability status? And what kind of environment and structure can we support you? I know that in our group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, you will already get all this kind of great sharing and supporting. But now we want to get you to the next level, really unstoppable accountability. I want you to, just like our team CEOs, like my private clients, my coaching clients, and also like in our financial business, I want you to get into that peak performance, and also high, it's really that generating high results, consistent results, that kind of unstoppable status. Are you ready? Would you like to take this challenge? But at the same time, it's not so complicated, okay? I want to make it very simple, very easy for you. Can you do something every day, 30 minutes a day? Like last time I shared, 30 minutes a day to impact the world. I know if you are watching this video, either live or replay, I know that you are visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. You are called to make a big difference. But sometimes you get stuck. You don't know how. You have a big vision, big dreams, but sometimes even though you set up goals, but then after a while you lose that momentum, you lose that energy and passion, and you don't know how. And sometimes people get challenges online, right? So far the online world, the social media, everything is like so much. Sometimes you could feel overwhelming, right? And occasionally I could feel that as well. like so much. Especially if you want to catch the big mentors, my big mentors, their momentum in the market. I want to catch that level, but with my current resource, it's not enough yet. So you could feel like that kind of overwhelming status. But now I want to make it very simple for you. But you, by that just 30 minutes a day, you can make a big difference. So are you ready? I want to share with you now. I already shared that maybe sometimes before. If in case you did not get it, or maybe in case you missed it, or maybe in case that even you saw it, you just like, oh, did not feel the call yet. But through this video, I want you to get a call and to be invited into our upcoming Make More Content Challenge. Make More Content Challenge. Just 5 days. 5 days, okay? And through our live sharing, we will have live every day. We design this perfectly for you to have the structure to hold you accountable. It's a 5-day challenge, and every day we have the guidance. We have the teaching, live teaching in our Facebook group, and you have your team members there in a group community to support each other. Take this challenge. This one is especially for you if you want to attract your ideal clients, you want to make a good impact with very like limited time, and very just like every day you could only maybe concentrate for 30 minutes to do it. So this is for you, okay? We do not want to overwhelm you. Make things, I just want to, through my years of practice, I learned how to simplify things from like overwhelming status to like really simplify things to be just within 30 minutes, how you can do it. Through the 5 days, we will share with you the content purpose, content ads, content science, content strategies, and content movements. From there, we will also share with you the best strategies, from the 4 levels of sharing, right? From the essence to the principles to the strategies and to the tactics. Okay, so from a higher level to the hands-on level, you get all this best teaching to share with you. I learned from all the best masters in the market. I invest every year over 5 figures to learn and to also grow myself and my business, and at the same time through my 13 years of practice. So I share only the best thing, all the essences and the best things, all from the 13 years that can save you tons of time and money. So I hope you will not miss this the best opportunity and just grasp it. If I were you, I would take my action right now, okay? Right after my video, I will share that link, our Make More Content Challenge, under my video, the link there, and make sure that you will register for it. We have both the general member and also the VIP tickets. Make sure that you choose the best one for you, okay? Of course, I know that VIP tickets is the most valuable, and by the way, recently we make that we even reduce the price to make it very affordable, so that all our challenge takers will have almost like no excuse. It's like a no-brainer to take that challenge, because I want to benefit more of you. Okay, so to make this movement and this party more fun, so more of you could really use your gifts and really align with your purpose, with your passion, with your strengths, so that you could create things quick and great, okay? Just within 30 minutes, how we will teach you the best strategies and also all the essences so that you can create, and the more you practice, the more you will feel quick. And today, by the way, I just started to do my Momentum Monday, the creation part. Just after 12 o'clock, can you imagine that? And within 1 hour, everything's already, within 30 minutes actually, I created the content and the pictures. Not 30 minutes, because I've already built up some template, everything, so it's so quick. Just within like 10 or 15 minutes, I will already create everything. The rest of time, within 1 hour, I just was distributing everywhere, right? My Facebook, my LinkedIn, my WeChat, my Instagram, and also my Twitter, everywhere, and also my email list. And it's done just before the 2 o'clock. I'm here, I'm live here, right? It's everything like distribution is done. Can see that? It's just like a 30 minutes creation every day. That's it. But we teach you how to create both fast, quick, right? And also easily create a great content that can really resonate with your ideal audience and to attract them to your tribe, right? Okay. And to your presence, like a live video or whatever, like a post. All right, so make sure I check under our video. I will share that link quite soon, and you make sure that you join us our upcoming Make More Content Challenge. So 30 days a day, 30 minutes a day to make your biggest impact. All right, everyone. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Here is our unstoppable accountability. Okay, now I'm holding you accountable to take this action. Do not just have the inspirations, but the most important is to take this action. Use me as your, you've not paid me anything, but I want to really fully support you as your coach as your mentor, to hold you accountable, to join our movement, and to make your impact and your contribution to this world that you are called to make. All right, see you next time, everyone. Enjoy your momentum Monday and also the rest of the week. See you inside of our challenge. Bye.